Hello, everybody. Welcome to TOI Sports, your daily guide to all things that are happening in cricket, Indian cricket, and more importantly, right now, Indian Premier League. Yes, the 18th edition of Indian Premier League is currently underway, and it's been a double-header day on Sunday today. In the IPL, and we've had two very interesting games, two contrasting games. First up, we had Delhi Capitals who beat Sunrisers Hyderabad by 7 wickets, and in the second game, which was sort of a thriller, we had Rajasthan Royals beating former champion Chennai Super Kings by 6 runs. Let's first start with the first game of today. That was between Sunrisers Hyderabad and Delhi Capitals. What a game it was. We saw fantastic effort by Delhi Capitals to once again post a victory at their favorite ground, the ACA VDCA Stadium in Vishakhapatnam. They restricted, yes, you heard it right, they restricted the dangerous, powerful SRH batting to just 163. And we had Travis Head starting off well, but he didn't get any support. They were reduced to 37 for 4. It then required a 77-run stand between Aniket Verma and Henrik Klassen to revive the effort. But then Delhi did something that was expected of them. They have a young squad, and they did quite well on the field, pulling off some interesting catches, exciting catches, tremendous catches, especially the one to dismiss Klassen. Nigam was the one who did that. And then we also had the young Jake Fraser McGurk picking up a fantastic effort on the deep mid wicket boundary. Towards the end of the innings, we had Captain Aksar Patel pulling off a stunner. And then, just to show that even he is in the mix, Faf du Plessis pulled off a stunner. For Delhi, the best bowlers were Mitchell Stark and Kuldeep Yadav. Mitchell Stark picking up a fifer. 163 was the target in the end, 3 wickets for Kuldeep. 163 was the total set up by Sunrisers Hyderabad, and Delhi needed 164. And it was a walk in the park as Faf du Plessis took off, teed off really, 50 of just 27 deliveries. Jake Fraser Mega giving him good company. Abhishek Porel and Tristan Stubbs towards the end, finishing the match for Delhi and picking up two important points. Sunrisers had nothing to crow about in their bowling because the batters really didn't put up a target that could challenge the Delhi lineup. So, second consecutive victory for Delhi at Vishakhapatnam, and they seem to be on a roll, at least at this stage, at the end of the first week and the start of the second week. In the second game, we had an interesting one between two former champions, Rajasthan and Chennai Super Kings. That was an interesting match because Rajasthan got into trouble early on, but still managed to post a decent total of 182 for 9. Yashasvi Jaiswal failing once again. Sanju Samson still playing as a impact player, made just 20. And then it was the Nitish Rana show. He scored 81 of just 36 deliveries. It was a sledgehammer of an effort, and he struck 10 boundaries and 5 sixes in this innings of his. He had a very good stand with the skipper for the day once again, Rian Parag, who played a fantabulous role in supporting Nitish Rana. And this effort by Nitish Rana ensured that towards the end, they got useful contributions from the other batters and managed to post 182 for 9 in their 20 overs. For Chennai, lots of misfields, lots of missed opportunities on the field, which compounded their issues on the field. But the bowlers did quite well, reasonably well. Khalil Ahmed picked up 2 for 38. Noor Ahmed once again stood out, picking up 2 for 28. And Matisha Patirana, a name that you're going to hear a lot during this tournament and in the years to come, picked up 2 for 28. At that stage, at the mid innings, it seemed like Chennai has put up a decent effort with the field and with the ball and would manage to somehow overhaul this target. But there was an interesting stat before this game today that the last time Chennai chased any total above 170 was back in 2018. That much back they've gone in their planning and their strategy that they struggled from the word go during the chase. It was a terrible sight to watch Chennai chase once Rachin Ravindra was gone in the very first over. After that, Rahul Tripathi and the skipper Ruturaj Gaikwad tried very hard to get them back on track, but they were always behind the asking rate. The skipper appeared lost at times and just could not get going. He did make 63 of 44 deliveries with 7 boundaries and a 6, but he didn't get enough support from the other batters. The two all-rounders, Shivam Dubey and Vijay Shankar, who was playing in place of Deepak Huda, also flattered to deceive, and it was an uphill task. Towards the end, we had Ravindra Jadeja and Mahendra Singh Dhoni teaming up. They did provide some spark for the fans who had gathered at the Baraspara Stadium in Guwahati, but it didn't mean anything in the end because Dhoni once again flattered to deceive. He struck a six, struck a boundary. They needed 20 of the last over, but Sandeep Sharma once again bowled a terrific last over. He's made it a habit to bowl these fantastic last overs in the IPL. In the end, they held their nerves and Rajasthan won by just 6 runs. Wanindu Hasranga managed to be the highest wicket taker with figures of 4 for 35. So Rajasthan finally picking up two vital points in this tournament after the defeats in the first two games. For Chennai, they have plenty of problems on their plate. We just don't know where to start. Maybe they need to go back to the drawing board, to that auction table in Jeddah, where it all started for them, where they could have recast the squad, but they didn't. And now they are facing all sorts of trouble. So that was a super duper Sunday, a double header Sunday, double dhamaka, if I might say so. And that was a very good way to start off this week. Tomorrow is March 31st, the day the financial year ends here in India. But this could also mean the start of something new for the two teams who are going to face off on Monday at the Wankhede Stadium. Mumbai Indians will take on Kolkata Knight Riders. Well, this promises to be an interesting one because Mumbai are right now sailing in a similar boat to Chennai Super Kings. They have lost their first two games. Kolkata, on the other hand, have won one game but lost to RCB in their very first game. The defending champion Kolkata appear to be in a slightly better situation than Mumbai right now, but Monday could be a different kettle of fish altogether. If I was to pick a fantasy 12 for this particular game, I think I would have to start off with having Quinton de Kock as my first pick for this particular fantasy 11. Quinton has been in terrific touch. He scored a 97 in the win over Rajasthan. So he slots in right away. Ajinkya Rahane, back in his familiar setting of Wankhede Stadium. He's also Mumbai's Ranji captain. He'll be back at Wankhede Stadium, but this time as the rival skipper, and he'll be my second pick. My third pick is going to be India's T20 captain, Surya Kumar Yadav. He scored runs in both the games so far, but he's not had support, and that has proved to be fatal for Mumbai in this competition. Tilak Verma, the other consistent T20 batter for India, has also been consistent in the first two games. He just needs to give Surya Kumar Yadav a bit more support. Then I'm going for a left field choice in Ankarish Raghuvanshi, who's looked good in that first game that he played against Rajasthan and provided good support to Quinton in that game, in the chase. I know the next one is a controversial choice, but Andre Russell is a very important factor in this lineup because he can turn it on at any given point. Wankhede Stadium, you could well have a situation where he's batting and he's striking those big ones, and he can also bowl medium pace and provide very good options to the skipper Ajinkya Rahane. So I will definitely pick Andre Russell in this lineup. Then I'm going for Hardik Pandya. I know he's had trouble with his over rates. In the first game, he couldn't play because of a ban which he carried forward from the previous season. But he is a very good all rounder. He bowled well in that game against Gujarat. While batting, he appeared lost, but I think that the setting of Wankhede could be the perfect way for him to find form with the bat as well. Then I'm going for a bit of spin in Mitchell Santner. Mumbai's left arm spinner has been terrific for New Zealand over the years. And for any franchise, he was unlucky that he played for Chennai and didn't always get an opportunity to show his skills. Finally, Mumbai are playing him and are reaping the benefits of having him in the lineup. Harshit Rana has bowled well since he has made the India debut in all three formats. He appears to have a bit more confidence now, so he's a next pick for me. Trent Bolt has carried the Mumbai attack in the first two games, and if Bumrah doesn't return on time, he could well be carrying the attack for a longer period in this tournament. Then I'm going for KKR's match winner, Varun Chakravarti, who has once again been in top form with the ball, bowling his magical spinners and bamboozling batters. He's done that with India in both T20 and ODI, and he's doing that now in the IPL as well. So that's my 11, but I still have space for one player, and that's the impact player. And I'm going in with Vignesh Puttur, the Mumbai spinner who played the first game, impressed everybody, but was surprisingly left out of the previous game. I'm pretty certain that he'll play this game against Kolkata. So that's my pick for the Fantasy 11 with the impact player in Vignesh Puttur. My captain for this Fantasy 11 is Hardik Pandya, and wicket keeper is Quinton de Kock. I think this is a very good lineup for you to make your choices on whatever platform you're playing and picking your fantasy 11s. My pick for the game overall, Mumbai versus Kolkata, I think I will go with Kolkata because I think they are a slightly better side than Mumbai right now. But stranger things have happened in T20 cricket. Mumbai fans are hoping that there will be a turnaround from Monday. What do you think? Please keep commenting on the video, liking, sharing, and subscribing on whatever platform you watch us, especially on YouTube. If you're watching us, like, share, subscribe, and more importantly, press the notification bell. Until tomorrow, take very good care of yourselves. Good night, goodbye, and God bless.